Montana bar shooting. Hunt for military veteran suspect after 4 killed in Anaconda. Breaking news. In a shocking turn of events, a small community in Montana is grappling with the aftermath of a tragic shooting that claimed the lives of 4 individuals at a local bar. On Saturday, law enforcement officials intensified their search in the rugged mountainous terrain of western Montana for a military veteran suspected of this horrific act. The individual in question, 45-year-old Michael Paul Brown, reportedly opened fire at the Owl Bar in Anaconda, a quaint town with a population of around 9,000, before fleeing the scene in a white pickup truck. However, he abandoned the vehicle at an undisclosed location, according to Lee Johnson, the administrator of the Montana Division of Criminal Investigation, which is leading the case. Johnson urged local residents to remain vigilant and stay indoors as the search unfolded. On Saturday, authorities shared a harrowing image of Brown, who was seen barefoot and without a shirt, navigating a set of outdoor concrete steps shortly after the shooting incident. In the photo, he is dressed in black shorts, emphasizing the urgency of the situation as he attempted to escape. While there have been no reports of Brown harming anyone else, he is considered armed and extremely dangerous, Johnson warned, highlighting the seriousness of the threat posed by the suspect. As the investigation continues, officials have stated that they will release the names of the victims once all family members have been informed. Johnson expressed the community's pain, stating, "This is a small, tight-knit community that has been harmed by the heinous actions of one individual who does not represent what this community or Montanans stand for." Anaconda, located approximately 25 miles northwest of Butte, is surrounded by mountains and has a rich history dating back to the late 1800s, when it was established by copper barons who profited from nearby mines. The town's landscape is marked by the remnants of a smelter stack that no longer operates, serving as a reminder of its industrial past. Brown was known to live next door to the Owl Bar, as shared by the bar's owner David Guerder, who was not present during the shooting. Guerder revealed that the bartender and 3 patrons lost their lives in the incident, and he believed that no one else was inside the bar at the time. He also noted that he was unaware of any disputes between Brown and the victims, stating, "He knew everybody that was in that bar. I guarantee you that. He didn't have any running dispute with any of them. I just think he snapped." Brown's military background includes service in the U.S. Army as an armor crewman from 2001 to 2005, with a deployment to Iraq from early 2004 until March 2005. He later served in the Montana National Guard until March 2009, leaving the military with the rank of sergeant, as confirmed by Lieutenant Colonel Ruth Castro, an Army spokesperson. In a poignant statement, Brown's niece Claire Boyle shared with the Associated Press that her uncle has battled mental health issues for many years, and that she and other family members have consistently sought assistance for him. "This isn't just a drunk, high man going wild," she expressed in a Facebook message. "It's a sick man who doesn't know who he is sometimes, and frequently doesn't know where or when he is either." As the search for Brown continued, authorities focused their efforts on the Stumptown Road area west of Anaconda, employing both ground and aerial resources to secure the vicinity. A helicopter was spotted hovering over a nearby mountainside while officers searched the wooded areas, as described by Randy Clark, a retired police officer residing in the area. The search persisted into Saturday morning, according to Chase Scheuer, a spokesperson for Montana's DCI. As news of the shooting spread throughout the town on Friday, local business owners took immediate action, locking their doors and seeking shelter with their customers. R.B. Nelson, the owner of the Firefly Cafe in Anaconda, recounted how she secured her establishment after receiving a warning from a friend about the unfolding situation. "We are Montana, so guns are not new to us," she remarked. "For our town to be locked down, everybody's pretty rattled." This tragic incident raises many questions about mental health, gun violence, and community safety. What do you think could have been done to prevent such a devastating event? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Anaconda, Montana mass shooting. Suspect Michael Brown still at large. Latest updates. Imagine waking up to the news that a quiet town has been shattered by violence. That's exactly what happened in Anaconda, Montana, where a mass shooting has left the community reeling. But here's where it gets controversial. The suspect, identified as Michael Brown, 45, is still at large, despite an extensive manhunt involving multiple law enforcement agencies. As the search continues, local businesses and residents are on high alert, with some areas of the town effectively shut down. But, and this is the part most people miss, have you ever considered how such a tragedy might have been prevented? Authorities believe Brown is armed and dangerous, yet Anaconda remains open. How do we balance the need for safety with the right to go about our daily lives? The Owl Bar, the scene of the shooting, was reportedly quiet just moments before the chaos erupted. The owner, David Guerder, didn't think anyone else was inside. But what if someone had been? And what about the previous conflicts? Did authorities miss any warning signs? These are the questions that linger as the search for Brown intensifies. As the investigation unfolds, residents are urged to stay vigilant and report any suspicious activity immediately. The authorities are doing everything they can to bring the perpetrator to justice. But the question remains, can we ever truly prevent such senseless acts of violence?